So, good morning all. And today we'll see through our goal at L&T, what is our business goals and how we are doing digital transformation. And L&T is established in 1938, and today it's India's biggest EPC project company with market cap of $60 billion and order book of $56 billion. So we have grown from last year almost double. On footprint side, L&T is present, it's spread in almost 50 countries across the world. And this is the business structure of L&T, where we have three business clusters: EPC projects, we have high-tech manufacturing, and services. In EPC projects, if you see, there is an energy cluster, under which there is an hydrocarbon, we have power, green EPC, as well as offshore. And we are into the business of capital project execution, specifically into EPC. So for all of us, I think there is a top big target area is to have a sustainable business growth. So almost, again, it is common for all of us is to have consistent order inflows and reliable profit growth. So how much customer like you will bring your top line, and how you are making money out of it is bringing your bottom line. So both these parameters are key one. And now we understood that we are sensible and responsible towards our generations to come, as well as towards the environment. So of course, eco-consciousness is the another key factor we should consider. How we are bringing that is by timely deliveries, which is the topmost goal for our entire project management. Value proposition, what value you offers to your end customers, and waste elimination. So any processes, any product, any material, if it is not used or not fully useful for the project, you avoid it. You change it with more durable material, more long-lasting material, reuse the materials as far as possible. Unnecessary travels, unnecessary processes can be avoided. So that is nothing but a continuous improvement process and waste elimination. And we analyzed carefully this, that there are several factors. If we deep down, I don't want to take you in much detail, but if we take care specifically in our industry now on 5 big areas, probably we can excel all these things. So first is improved project management, efficient change management, because changes are coming from every spectrum. How you manage the change within the system, how you reduce the rework wherever possible through proper interfacing, collaboration, sustainable supply chain, and efficient construction. And this can be attained if we give, might be a new term, is stress-free project management. So if we can give this to people in the fraternity by a digital team, that at least you will have an environment here where you can have all the information what you need to perform your daily task. It will bring your environment which will stress-free, and that's why I'm saying stress-free project management. So 6W, on the platform who are there aware about 6W, right? So 6 questions, if I'm able to answer through any digital platform, probably it would be a real help to the team who is working to deliver the projects. Number 1, what? So if I have on my task, say 20 tasks for a day, and if I have an highlight that which 3 tasks are more critical where I have to focus first, so that is giving me what I should focus on. So reduce my focus area. Second is bringing insights from various other functions, what is happening across the project, right? And across different sites. So information about that which is of my interest. So if it is reached to me, when and where I require, so it is second one. Third is I am doing something, whether I am doing that thing falls under my plan, or I am doing something out of the sequence. If I know, I can stop, probably I can reprioritize. Fourth one is seamless collaboration. So if I want to convey something, or if I want to ask somebody, I should have a platform. And that will facilitate, at least that will reduce the stress of how to reach to that person and how to bring data from there. Fifth one, if I am not able to achieve something, I should have a tool where I can run what-if analytics. I can see whether alternatives, and I can evaluate various alternatives. And last one is where. So where we are heading. System should be able to help me out in forecasting where I am heading. Based on my current performance, based on my past performance, I should be able to know that what is my future look like, and where the bottlenecks are, and how can I resolve those bottlenecks, right? So all these things we have tried to build on one integrated project management system, which we have given a code name of Epsilon. Epsilon is a fifth Greek character, letter 5, and we have 5 ingredients like cost, schedule, information, which is very necessary for us, quality, and team building. So how to control these 5 under one integrated project information management system? So that's what is an Epsilon. And this Epsilon platform we have built in 3 layers. I'll first start with first layer 1, which is project management cockpit. So what is project management cockpit is where a project manager can, or project manager or any person in the team can get whatsoever information on single platform. And that platform currently we have built on 3D experience platform. And we are using NETVIBES, ENOVIA, CATIA, some part of it to import the 3D, and Delmia. All these 4 pillars we are using. And specifically NetVibes, currently we are on cloud platform, SaaS platform. And it is helping us to deliver this entire program. So what we are doing, we have various transaction systems used by individual functions. Like engineering team is using their data management, their engineering designs, as well as document management systems in their own systems, what probably built in last 22 decades of time they have built, they have improved, and finally they are comfortable with. Same way for procurement, there is an ERP SAP, there is a post-order management system, there is a material tracking system, which are well-established systems. So in first stage, we are not changing anything. We are keeping those systems as it is. All the systems of engineering, procurement, construction, commissioning, also HSC, quality, advanced work packaging, all the systems, including planning, we want to retain as it is. Because different customer ask for different system, different project requires different way of configuring the project. So that we are retaining as it is. What we are doing is to help them to automate the data entry into those systems through QR codes, through RFIDs, through drone-based systems, through point clouds. So using various edge technologies, how we can automate using RPA or using any other tools, how we can automate the data entry to this system. But now what we are doing is to integrate all this data coming from various transaction systems, which are still in silos, but having an integrated view on a single platform. So we ingest all this data every day, every 24 hours, 24/7, we ingest the data and have a single version of truth for every team members. And this is what all the dashboards are on single window available to all the team members. So it has data related to HSC, quality, my progress, project progress, any bottlenecks, any milestones, my SCOs. All this information are available on a single platform. And thanks to DS team, it's also available on mobile. So on the fingertip, if I want any kind of information, I can get it on my mobile also. So this is all about layer 1. Now going to layer 2, which is a digital twin. And what we are doing is, we have 3D. 3D is nothing but what we call as virtual plant. What plant we are going to build, it is in the form of 3D, and it started from design. I think rather before we start the design, we bring the 3D model, and then we start designing on the top of that and refining those products. And it will give us a factor where our customer also interact with us. They understand the 3D model, they give comments, and we finalize one design which can be then implemented across the system. So again, digital twin, everybody knows that it is nothing but an representation of the real world. Objects, systems, processes, everything we can do virtually before we really construct it. Even processes. I mean, various processes what we do in real time. Before that, you do virtually, check if there are any issues, any problems, and then finally move to real-world operations, right? So I will start with use case one. I have short videos just to show you that how we are operating today. Might be something can be replicated at other workplaces also. So first is how we are improving the decision agility. Yeah. So I will start with 3D model loading, because now we have 3D model on cloud. We import the 3D model, and when we see any particular dashboard, it is now very easy to navigate any 3D. You select any particular package, any particular area, any particular discipline, and simply bring from left side to right side, and it just put an apply button and it will load the 3D model. And it is on cloud, so it can be done on your laptop, tablet, anywhere, wherever needed. On left side, you can see a dashboard, and it is mainly giving you all the insights. And on right side is a 3D model, and both dashboards as well as 3D model, both are integrated to each other. So whatever you are doing on your dashboard, you can always see on 3D. And it will give it an edge. Let us see how it is done. On left side, I have this particular dashboard is for material. When I'm going to get the material at my site, so blue color highlight is showing something like the material is available at site. Green color is in next month I'm going to receive the material for. And orange is in next 2 or 3 months what I'm going to get at site, right? So with color, you can visualize that what is happening across different components at your site or yard. Now, what is the strength? I have highlighted red. Red means it's missed in ordering. So I just want to see on my 3D what is missed in ordering. I found that there is one particular element, which is valve, which is not ordered yet. And it is going to impact my entire system is ready, but one valve is missing. So how can I initiate the action? How can I inform to somebody that this valve is missing? So we generate the action issue and allocate it to those people that, okay, this particular valve is missing, and immediately order it off. Now, where the platform comes into picture. So yesterday, Morgan was mentioning that email and platform. What is the difference? I would like to show it here. If you send an email to your procurement team that, okay, this item is missed and you have to order it immediately, probably that procurement person knows it. But when we have put in platform, probably every stakeholder who is connected with this item can know that, okay, this is red color, so there is some issue linked to it. Even construction person, engineering person, whomsoever relevant with this item can highlight this. So it is not one-to-one communication, but it is a collaborative effort, basically. Now, this is one scenario. Now, simply, we can go with other dashboard, keeping the same model if we want to visualize what is the progress, where I am delaying, or what may get delayed. So here it is showing, like my pipes. Here is a piping network. So every pipe, what is the status? Whether it is fabricated, erected, manufactured, received at site, what is the status of pipe? I can see with different colors. Like you can see that orange, blue are highlighted. Same way we can do with structures. And now I have a complete replica. What is the status of my structures? What is the status of my pipes? If I try to do it on Excel file or on any other database, it is next to impossible to see because we have millions of pipe spools and millions of structural assemblies. What is correlated with what we can never know. But in visual format on 3D, you can always visualize that this spool is ready, but pipe, structure is not done, or structure is ready, but pipe is still not fabricated. And I have to inform individuals that, okay, you have to work on this particular pipe spool, right? So this will bring a lot of insights. Now, integrated planning is my second use case. So what we do is we have high-level project master plan, where I manage all the integrations of my L3 plan for entire project. And every individual function have their micro plans. Like engineering has their own micro plan, procurement has their own micro plan, construction have their. So everybody works with their own data, their own planning. But integrating all this micro level plan with high level plan so that everybody have the same visualization of the status. If one item is getting delayed, what is an impact on other item that can be seen on this plan. Also, there is a concept of critical path that, okay, I'm delaying in various items, but what is critical for me, where I should focus on? If it is not delaying my project, it's not on critical path, probably even though it is getting delayed, it is not of my concern immediately, but I should focus on something which is having on critical path and getting delayed. Yeah. So here you can see with dots that what are the floats available against every activity and how it is getting represented on the 3D model with red color, green color, which are all the items which are there on critical path. So we should focus on. So again, the same virtual plant is being used to highlight what are the critical paths and what are the floats available. Third one is real-time monitoring. So before we go to real-time, all the information related to engineering, our key information about procurement, project data, everything can be superimposed on 3D item, as in we call it now digital asset. So on digital asset, you need every information related to engineering, your vendor requirement, vendor manuals, maintenance manuals, whatsoever information required can be attached. Here what we are doing is we are keeping the document still in our DMS, our data management system. We are not uploading on the platform. However, we are happy with right now our system, so we are connecting. But still, every item has this link where you can directly open the relevant drawings. So that seamless integration, keeping data still on-prem on our system and connecting back and collaborate on the platform. So that is feasible. Also, real over virtual, design versus build. So data coming from, say, point clouds, data coming from Photo 360s, from field, actual data, and compared with side by side with our model, design model, what is the change? Or if we want to analyze what are the issues and problems at field, can be visualized simultaneously side by side. And also constructability simulation, before you go for real construction, you do in virtual environment that what exactly you need to, in which sequence you need to build, and what are the possible problems and clashes when you arrive at the construction site. So that analytics can be done. We do it in Delmia. So this is level 2 of digital twin. Now going to new age technologies, new horizon, where we have achieved something and somewhere we are working on. So first is build sequence simulation. So simulate the build sequence. Here, what we are presenting is one of our fabrication yard, where we are doing the time-space clash check, whether how much space is available at yard, how can we utilize effectively on various sequence of the fabrication, and at what time probably what is getting fabricated and when that area is getting emptied. Same thing can be done for construction also, that what I am going to construct when. So that complete build sequence simulation can be done, and that you can virtualize also in VR. With VR, you can probably go within that environment and see what are the possible issues when we go for building the plant. This is also a very good use case where maintainability is being done proactively on the platform, where on right side you can see that we can see in VR, and we can see if I want to remove particular part once it is installed and it is with customer, how can I remove it? How much is the space available? What are the functionality already built in to remove particular part? And it is giving confidence to our end customers that, okay, this complete plant and all the functionalities are maintainable when it is needed, right? Another is virtual simulation. It's a simulation now, that I can train my team members with respect to various safety, various commissioning requirements, and if they are going to do some mistakes, say for example there is a fire and they have to operate the valve, you can train them in a safer environment what mistakes they are doing. If they do some mistakes, then system will flash that this is the wrong practices you are following, you need to improve upon those practices. Next is very, very exciting, and I would like to highlight what we are doing in this front is predictive analytics. It is nothing but prediction of delays. So we have experience of multiple capital projects. What we have done is train the machine learning model on machine learning workbench, thanks to, again, NETVIBES, where past project database are being imported, and this machine learning model is trying to generate the insights on what may get delayed, where the bottlenecks are getting formed, and what are the cascading impacts of that. So this is kind of risk analysis based on the past data, and it will give you, at least based on the connected data, that what is an context under which these activities are getting delayed. And again, we can assign these actions to the people, relevant people, give alerts, send alerts that, okay, these activities are going to be delayed, so you please take care. Also, we can compare that in past, this projects, it was delayed because of these reasons. So you can ensure that it do not repeat. It is just a caution. Might be it is not the exact situation where it will get delayed, but it will give you a forecast that, okay, this may happen. Okay. So this, again, you can visualize on 3D. So the aim here is to have the entire scenario built around 3D, as well as do sufficient analytics which can be used by people to forecast, to understand the status, and to know the action individualistic with them. So that's the entire process we are following. And last, which is our aim to bring onto the platform, and our request to Desert team, if we can bring that, is to use generative AI. So we have seen that it is many a times very difficult to know that if I want to take some action, where to go, whom to tell. And exactly navigating the dashboard is easy, but more than that, if I have one question, if simply I ask the question, I have the entire data set available on the platform. How can I ask in natural language and insights are generated by the platform on the front that, okay, this are the context of what you are searching for. I mean, we don't get the exact answer, but we got the complete context that, okay, if I'm in logistics, and if you want to take one particular article from one location to another location, what is being done in past, in various transactions, and what are the rates, what are the logistics service provider, who are the logistics service providers, and what are the issues. If all this information as an insight of dashboard, if it can be flashed on my question, it definitely going to help project teams to deliver the best result. So finally, what we achieve across all those virtual twin experiences we think that it will again go and bring us the sustainable business growth. So I'll end with the statement of, you all must be knowing Charles Darwin, that it is the one that is the most adaptable to change will survive the longest. So thank you.
So thank you very much for that, Neerav, and thank you for sharing how you're deploying the digital twin and the platform throughout the entire company.